Hey y'all, Mavic Guy here, and I'm going to talk about autofocus for the Mavic 2 Pro, and I'll go ahead and say do not use autofocus. My first Mavic 2 Pro video was filmed with autofocus. Check out my first flight video, and you'll see how poorly focused it looked. So what I'm going to do within this video is demonstrate how to use manual focus. So before we continue with that, the first thing you want to do is click these little 3 bars over here towards the right of the screen, right below the orange circle. And you're going to want to go to the far right, the middle one that looks like the camera. Video size, you're going to want to select 3840 by 2160, and I prefer 30 frames per second. Where a lot of people fail, and see that says 4K HQ above it, a lot of people fail and select 4K full FOV, which is below. You don't want that. That's going to increase the field of view, but it's going to degrade the video quality drastically. So we're going to keep 3840 by 2160 at 30 frames per second, 4K HQ. I'm going to use MOV. You can select MPEG, but I like MOV because I'm a Mac guy and it seems to be an acceptable format for my Mac. I do all my editing in Final Cut Pro 10. By default, you'll notice here towards the top right, there's the 3 dots. Bottom left of that, you'll see AF, MF. AF is green right now. You don't want that. That means autofocus. That's how you get horrible results from the Mavic 2 Pro. What I do is click that, and now you can see MF is green. And faintly visible over here to the left of that, you can see this bar. It's got an infinity sign at the top. Now you can't just tap that bar because nothing will happen. You've got to put your finger on it and drag. You can see once I drag, you got a flower at the bottom, you've got infinity at the top. One might think that infinity focus would imply taking this big, see how I'm dragging it, and aligning that white thick bar closest to infinity. One might think that's the best way to focus it, but it's actually not. Because what I found is that, see, if I drag it here directly below that second tick, so you can see the thick white bar, I'm going to demonstrate again, directly below that second tick, that right there is optimally focused. I have a high degree of confidence that everything will look sharply focused. If you go down, you're going to see the concrete. The concrete is in focus. Objects in the distance are not in focus. But if you go back up, you go all the way up, you're going to see that it kind of looks blurry. So the optimal setting is right here, directly below that second tick, below the infinity. The infinity looks like an 8 that fell over drunk. That's the best way to describe the infinity. So we're going to hit record. And we are recording at 4K, 3840 by 2160. We're going to go ahead and get airborne and see how great or poor this video quality is. Again, the focus is what we're concerned with. So look at the water, look at the grass, look at the pavement, look at the trees in the distance, look at the sky. And again, with manual focus, people can adjust it constantly throughout their flight, but the whole point of this, of flying a drone for me, is to focus and forget. So my expectation is that when we look at this, and the sun is to the left of the drone, by the way, so when you're looking at this, I would expect everything to look somewhat perfectly focused with this setting. The DJI app version prior to this, it had a thing where you could focus manually differently, but that doesn't work anymore. So I played with it, and I think I've found the optimal, let's look up at the clouds. I think I found the optimal focus setting. Again, you can see right there that faintly visible big white bar below the second hash mark below infinity. That's where my setting is right now, because a lot of y'all have asked, and it's hard to explain unless you can really see this. So tell me what you think. Does this look optimally focused? Do certain things look blurry? How about the water? How about the bridge in the background? How about the sky? You know, does this look good or does it not? Tell me what you think. Comment within the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe, youtube.com/IRixGuy. If you're looking for a drone, expand this video's description. You can find links to order all the latest drones there, including this, which is Mavic 2 Pro. But also got Mavic 2 Zoom, obviously Mavic Air, Phantom 4, and other drones as well. But this is my favorite drone on the market today. I just wish that DJI would make focusing this a little more straightforward. Optimally, what they would do is just make it focus out of the box, like Mavic Air, Phantom 3 Pro, or Phantom 4 does, and eliminate all the guesswork. Because there's nothing worse than going to the field and potentially filming with multiple batteries, only to return to the studio and discover that all the video was poorly focused. So tell me what you think. Did I nail focus with this again, or does it look clunky? Because I had it. Every flight after my first flight, it was perfect. But now, you know, I'm afraid that because they updated the app, that's what prompted all this. DJI updated the app, and you can no longer tap the infinity symbol. You've got to drag, there's the sun. You've got to drag that little focus thing, and I don't know. Tell me what you think. Appreciate your feedback, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, iRick Sky here. Thanks again for your viewership. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. If you're looking for iRick Sky's Adventure Channel merch, like this t-shirt and a lot of other cool stuff, expand this video's description. You can find it all there. Y'all have a good day.